Hello once more. We learned today in class about how to rewrite equations and formulas to solve for particular variables. So I want you to get your notes out and we're going to solve a few. All right, this first one here you're looking at, it tells us the instructions give us that we are to solve for the variable y. All right, that means we are trying to get the y by itself. All right, just like in any other equation, we're trying to isolate that variable. All right. So let's go ahead and do it. Okay, the first thing is let's deal with this negative 2x. We have to get it on the other side of the equal sign. And we know from our rules of equations, all we have to do is use inverse operation. So we're going to add 2x because that's the opposite of negative 2x. Those cancel. Whatever you do on this side of the equal sign must be done to this side of the equal sign. Now, can we add 2x to 6? No, because 6 is a constant, and 2x is a coefficient connected to a variable. So we're just going to add it to the air here, plus 2x. All right, we're going to bring everything down. We're going to see how that looks. Bring down our negative 3y. Great. Bring down our equal sign. Bring down our 6. And now bring down our plus 2x. All right. That's how our equation looks now. It looks a little more manageable, but we're not done yet. Why? Because this y is not yet by itself. All right, if this were any other equation, what would we do? We would, to isolate that y, we would divide by negative 3. All right, negative 3's cancel. Remember, that doesn't cancel out our y, but it cancels out the two negative 3's. All right, and then we're going to divide this whole side by negative 3. So we're going to take it in steps. What is 6 divided by negative 3? That's right, negative 2. And now what is 2x divided by negative 3? And this is the great part because we can leave it as a fraction. So we're just going to say 2/3. Negative 2/3 x, right? Negative 2/3 x. And I wrote it that way because it's still 2x divided by 3. Okay, so 2/3 x. Bring down everything else. Bring down our equal sign. Bring down our y. And we're done, but it looks messy, so we're just going to rewrite it one more time. We're going to say y equals, always start with your coefficient and your variable, negative 2/3 x minus 2. And the y is by itself, so we are done, and we can circle it. All right. A little more confusing, but still not that bad. The same rules are always going to apply when dealing with equations. If you want to undo something, you're going to use the inverse operation. All right, so let's try this. This is actually the formula for surface area of a pyramid. All right, you should remember that probably from last year or the year before. So let's go ahead and do it. And we're solving for slant height. We're solving for that L. So let's go ahead and do it. All right, first step, just like any other equation, we want to deal with whatever is not attached to the variable we're solving for. So let's get this 2x, this x squared, I apologize, on the other side. So the opposite of addition, of course, is subtraction. So we're going to subtract 2 x squared. That cancels, and we are going to subtract it from the other side, x squared. All right, let's rewrite it. We're going to start with this s. So we can say s minus x squared, right? The x squared just came over there, equals 2x times L. Okay, so that's the way our new equation looks. It's starting to look a little more manageable, all right? But we need to get rid of this 2x. So what is the opposite of timesing by 2x? Dividing by 2x. So we're going to divide 2x. Good. These two cancel, correct? Leaving that L all by itself. And we are going to have to divide it all into the other side. So s minus x squared divided by 2x. All right, there's really nothing we can do with that, so we're going to leave it just as it is, but we're going to rewrite it. So s minus x squared all over 2x equals L. Right? That looks pretty good. All right, good, good, good. Now, some people will accept that. I'm a little bit anal when it comes to the way things are oriented. So what we're going to do is we're just going to rewrite it, but we're going to put the L, the slant height, on the other side, on the left side. So let's go ahead and rewrite it. L equals S minus x squared divided by 2x. And that is our solution. So we are going to circle it, and we're done. Okay, you want to try one more? That's even a little bit tougher. Let's try one more. We'll try one more, and then we'll call it a day. Let's use maybe a real life example. So the formula for converting Fahrenheit, degrees in Fahrenheit, into Celsius is F equals 9 fifths C, which stands for degrees Celsius, plus 32. Okay? So that is the formula. And we are going to solve for C. Let's solve for C. And again, these instructions will be given to you. You won't have to decide or guess which one you're going to solve for. So we're going to solve for C. All right? So the first thing we're going to do is let's get rid of this plus 32 because it's not attached. So the opposite of plus 32, of course, is minus 32. These two will, of course, cancel each other out. So we're going to subtract 32 from this side. All right, let's rewrite it. F minus 32 equals to 9 fifths C. Okay, looks a little bit better. Now we're seeing multiplication. 9 fifths times C. Okay, so this is where it gets complicated. Normally we would just put a line and we would divide by, but remember when you divide fractions, we want to divide 9 fifths by itself. So we're just going to go ahead and multiply 9 fifths times 5 ninths, because remember when you divide a fraction, you multiply by the reciprocal. Remember that's the keep, change, flip. I think I said that right. So that's what we did. These two will cancel. All right, and whatever we do to that side, that other side, we have to do to this side. So we're going to multiply this side also by 5 ninths. All right, and let's see how those things look. So let's bring everything down. The C is left by itself, the equal sign. All right, remember we're multiplying now 5 ninths times whatever value we get, Fahrenheit, or F minus 32. So we're going to put that in parentheses. F minus 32. And we're going to multiply all that by 5 ninths. Okay? And that is our answer. Again, we're going to rewrite it just to put our C on the other side, on the left-hand side. So C equals 5 over 9 times F minus 32. All right, again, practice makes perfect. Go ahead and keep practicing these. All right, and hopefully as you practice, you will learn. All right, you will love and you will lean on God's everlasting arms. All right, see you next time.